Good morning, everybody. It's time for another Tarot Tuesday. It's shaping up to be a beautiful morning outside. The birds are singing. They sound so beautiful. It is Tuesday, April 23rd, and this will go to Tuesday, April 30th. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. This reading is a general reading. It is for all signs, all symbols, all genders, all identifications, cross-watchers, everybody in between. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, by all means, please check out one of the other fabulous tarot readers on YouTube. There's hundreds of them, maybe even thousands. And I'm sure you'll find one that resonates with you. If you're interested in a private tarot reading with me, email me please at smallwoodhomestead@gmail.com. I always answer my email. And I mean, even if you don't want a reading, if you want to just say hi, just say hi. You can drop me a line at smallwoodhomestead@gmail.com. And I'm shuffling my Hanson Roberts deck. Sorry, I had to stop and think. I have so many decks. I have to stop and think which one's which, because I don't keep the boxes and I don't keep the instruction booklets with my decks that come with the decks. I've never used a book before in my life for tarot readings, so yeah, I have to stop and think sometimes, okay, which deck is this? So I'm using the Hanson Roberts today because the Hanson Roberts deck is very colorful, very useful in its imagery, and since it's really spring now, I mean, I have green grass and I have flowers blooming, I wanted to use cards that kind of exhibited that. So, and as you can see, I'm just trying to mix them up really good while I'm talking to you, because I like to make sure they're good mixed up. And you probably just heard my cat Derby, who has come in here to say, "Mom, what are you doing? Why are you talking to yourself?" Because she does that, you know. Hi, Derby. See, I told you. Usually Derby or Magic are the two that will come in here while I'm doing tarot readings. So I don't know why they do that, but they do. I hope your week has gone well, and let's ask the angels and the goddess, please touch these cards, show me what I need to share, and let whomever needs to hear the message be present. Yes, Derby, I see you. You guys stay down though, okay? Mama's doing tarot readings. Okay, let's see what we get. Again, this is for April 23rd, 2019 until April 30th, 2019. It's a week-long reading. All right. Let's check the bottom of the deck, shall we? What's on the bottom? Six of Swords reversed on the bottom. And that says to me that you are holding your wares close. You're holding things close. You're not willing to part with them yet. So there's something you're not willing to part with. Let's see if we get any more definition in the reading. All right. Okay. We have got, interesting, the Queen of Cups and the Five of Cups reversed. Show you those. Aren't those pretty? Now, the Queen of Cups is someone, of course, who is very compassionate. She is someone who's kind of a mother figure, maybe like an older sister or an aunt. You notice here that she is grasping a cup and holding it up as though she's, you know, like smelling the coffee. When the Queen of Cups appears, I like to say that, I like to say that it's time to take a break. It's time to rejuvenate. It's time to maybe care for yourself because you've been busy caring for each other or caring for others. What's interesting is that this Five of Cups reversed has shown up. Now, the Five of Cups, if it were upright, it's kind of a card of debauchery. With it being reversed, this is saying that you really haven't been going overboard with anything decadent. You may have been working too much, but you haven't been playing too much. So let's see what happens with the rest of these cards. Oh yeah, you are definitely stuck in a rut right now for this week. We have got the Wheel of Fortune card reversed, and we've got the Queen of Rods reversed. Now, it's interesting to have two high cards right off the bat come up, these two queens. Your Queen of Cups is saying it's time to take a break, it's time to rejuvenate. And your Queen of Rods reversed is saying, take a break. You don't need to fight anymore. You don't need to hold that rod up in front of you and protect yourself anymore. Take a breath, take a step back. The Wheel of Fortune reverse says there's no movement at this time. So something's going on that's been going on for a little bit, and right now it's saying, halt. It's time to just stop and take a breath. It's time to take a breather, maybe get a cup of tea, sit down, and let it go. It's very interesting. You've got a lot of reversals in this. We have your Knight of Swords reversed as your immediate past. And that says that you came to a point where you were tired of fighting. You're just tired of fighting. You don't want to fight anymore. And in coming to that conclusion, that's when you're going to be taking the rest, taking the breather. You also, in your immediate future influence, you have your King of Cups reversed. Now, this is the this is the third cup card to come up. And, think about the image of a cup. What does a cup look like? I've got my Wonder Woman cup here. You've got a cup. You put things in it when it's upright. It holds lots of wonderful things. Like my morning coffee. But when it's upside down, it's pouring out. It's emptying. It's getting rid of. This says that what you've been doing, I almost want to say you're going back and forth between cups. Kind of like your favorite cup. You have your favorite cup, and suddenly your favorite cup is dirty, so you have to use a different cup. And so you want to hurry up and drain that cup and wash your favorite cup so that you can fill it back up again. And that's what you're doing here. You've been pouring it out, and you're going to continue to pour things out, but you're also going to fill it back up. And with the filling it back up, you're going to fill it back up for yourself, not for someone else. Let's see what other influences we have. Oh, now we're getting a lot of rods. Okay. We have, as an influence, the Three of Rods. And you notice this is a figure that's looking off into the distance. He's holding one rod, and he's got two rods beside him. And you notice there's a couple of ships, and he's waiting for his ship to come in. So what's influencing you is you're waiting on a decision. You're waiting on your ship to come in, as it were. Now, you also have the Four of Rods reversed. And the Four of Rods reversed is saying that there's been some trouble. There's been some heartache. You've been a little down. You've been a little despondent. But you're going to be treating yourself. You've got this lovely Ten of Pentacles. You see the loving couple with the child and the old man, so it's multi-generational. I want to say this is an inheritance of some sort. And with this inheritance, that's how you're going to be able to start again, start anew. Maybe you're waiting on the decision from a court case. Maybe you're waiting on some stocks to come in and you can sell them. but you're waiting on something that's bringing you money, and it's a guarantee. You're getting it. You are getting this money. And yeah, you're waiting for it to come in, waiting for that ship to come in. As your final outcome, oh, now this is interesting. I am going to have to draw some cards because we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. And that says to me that even though you've got this guaranteed ship coming in of money, there's a percentage that's going somewhere else. So maybe you're paying like a lawyer, or you have to pay taxes like you would on like a lottery win or something like that. Let me draw a couple more cards and just see what I get. Eight of Rods reversed. Nine of Cups reversed. Ah, okay. Okay. So, drew a few more cards. And this is what I got. I got the Eight of Rods reversed. The Nine of Cups reversed. Oh, let me put them in the right order. And then the Strength card. That's what I got. So, again, this goes back to you don't want to fight anymore. You're tired of fighting. You want to lay down your protections. You want to lay down the weapons, and you're just going to open yourself up. And this Nine of Cups reverse says that in doing so, you've been giving a lot out. You've been giving a lot away. But you know what? You're getting your strength back. You're starting to get your strength back. And there's magic playing with a toy. Sorry. But you're getting your strength back. So what this reading for next week is saying that, I don't want to say you've given up. You haven't given up, but you've made a conscious decision not to be negatively affected by the situation. And in doing so, you are starting to think more about yourself. You're starting to do a little more self-care. The situation has been up and down a lot, and so now you're just like, you know what? I'm not going to let it bother me anymore. It's not good for me. It's not good for my health. It's not good for my psyche. It's not good for my spirit. So whatever happens is going to happen. I know that that there is this settlement coming. I know that there's this gain, this monetary gain that I'm going to receive. Yes, a portion of it is going to have to go somewhere else. Maybe you have to share it with somebody, or, you know, maybe you have to, like I said, pay taxes on it, or maybe you have to pay a lawyer or something like that. But the final outcome is your strength. All of this is happening to show you how strong you really are. So if you take nothing else from this reading, take the knowledge that you are strong. You are a very, very strong person. And you're going to make it through this just fine. And I am going to draw from my Sea Melodies Oracle, because, you know, I like to end with a thought for the week. Well, that was last week's thought, so let's put it in there and then shuffle real good. Yeah, it's interesting. You have a lot of cups and you have a lot of rods. So, and I have a question for you. If you watched last week's video and it resonated with you and things happened, leave me a comment below, please. I just like to know if I'm reaching people. I like to know if my readings are resonating with people. And since, you know, the week is now over for last week, you can tell me how accurate it was or inaccurate. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not reaching anybody. But I would like to know. I really would like to know how I'm doing, you know. Just let me know. Alrighty, and our word for the week, empathy. There's more beneath the surface. That is our word for the week of April 23rd to April 30th, 2019. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me on this journey of tarot every Tuesday. And hug yourself. Hug yourself this week and tell yourself that you are strong. You are very strong. And you're going to make it through whatever it is that comes your way. So I hope to see you next week. Namaste, friends. Have a great week.